At Merit Health Medical Group, our mission is to provide high-quality health care in a convenient hometown location. Our team of primary and specialty care providers is here to take care of your family's immediate medical needs. With over 30 clinics and numerous specialties in Central Mississippi, we're here to help you live a happier, healthier life. Merit Health Medical Group. Good health is just around the corner.
Hello, Jags. I'm Mary Hawkins Butler, and I am honored to be your mayor. I'm your biggest fan. Not only do you compete athletically, but also academically. Oh, we are so proud of you. You compete locally, you compete regionally, and nationally. We know that the time is now. You can make your mark. Go out and get it. Nothing is impossible. We are behind you, and we love you.
Get that great Mac Hike feeling. One-stop shopping at Mac Hike Madison. Compare the two best trucks in the market, Ram 1500 or Chevrolet Silverado 1500. SUVs like a new Tahoe, Traverse, or Equinox versus Durango, Grand Cherokee, or Cherokee. Let's have fun with Wrangler, Gladiator, Charger, Challenger, or Camaro. Shop one location just off I-55 exit 112 Cluckstead Road or on the web at MacHikeMadison.com.
You want a deal? Come get one.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.
Welcome to the Coach Anthony Hart Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender, here with the coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Anthony Hart. Coach, good to see you again this week.
Good to see you.
Last week, Madison Central 38, Winona 14. Madison Central moves to 4-1 on the campaign, and good to get back on the field and kind of, to throw the ball around and that kind of thing. It seemed that the defense seemed to dominate the line of scrimmage against the Tigers. Of course, Tigers coming in a lower classification, but it was good to actually get some football reps in on a weekend that you thought that maybe you might not play.
Yeah, the deal with Winona was it was play Winona or don't play. And it being homecoming night, we needed to find a game to take care of that for our students and for the people involved with there. So it was good to just be on the field and getting to play.
Yeah, one of the things defensively, you really didn't let the Tigers get to the outside with their fast offense. 31-0 at halftime was the score, and we were able to hold the Tigers scoreless on the defensive side of the ball. It looked like you got a lot of players out there on the defensive side of the ball as well in the second half to really get some reps that they hadn't been able to get.
Yeah, we did. We were able to get I think most everybody in the ball game in some form or fashion, and it's good to be able to do that every once in a while because in our 6A league you don't get to do that very often.
On the defensive side of the ball, were there any things that you saw that really kind of, kind of put a smile on your face and that kind of thing playing the Tigers?
I just think we played fast, and I think that's a key to us, playing fast on defense. That's what it's built around. We don't have a lot of size, but we do have great speed on defense, and that's what I thought we looked like.
How important it is to get reps for these players that haven't been on the field and get that experience under their belt? Because you've got your South Panola coming up, your Germantown, and your Starkville still down the line, and of course Warren Central this week.
Well, it's good, but we do have junior varsity games on Monday night, and that gets them a lot of playing time. But anytime, I look at it for a morale thing for your football team. When all your kids are involved, it's just a happier locker room and a happier program.
Of course, homecoming, it's always a festive time to see all the friends and family in the stands and that kind of thing. And it seemed like the jungle was getting back to the way it used to be before all this craziness of 2020.
Yeah, it was good to see us be able to have more people in the stands and a little louder, and so it's getting there.
All right, we'll be back after this timeout here on the Madison Central Football Network, Super Talk Mississippi, 97.3 FM.
In Madison, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Rodney Stokes for your insurance and financial needs.
Support Friends of Children's Hospital.
Light a light for children.
Support Friends of Children's Hospital.
Light up a child's life.
Help light up our tree.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Welcome back to the Coach Anthony Hart Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Bob Sullender, along with the coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Anthony Hart. Madison Central 38, Winona 14. Coach, offensively, Creek Robertson in his first start at quarterback read the defense very well. Was able to spread the ball to a lot of different receivers out there this week.
You know, it was a new night for us because, you know, we kind of had to redo some things because of, you know, losing Tate, and which was a big loss for us. But you know, that's one thing you learn in football. You got to step up and just go to the next guy, and that's what we did with Creek. And you know, I thought he did a good job for his first night out, and we'll just have to move on from here.
How does that affect the coaching staff when you have to get together with the guys and go, hey, look, we're at the drawing board right now. You know, we know the players we got on the field. You know, how does that work with coaches? It kind of invigorate the team a little bit on the coaching side of the ball? Well,
you know, you have to redo some things because skill sets are different for different quarterbacks, and you build around a certain thing, and then you reach a point in the season when you got to redo, and it's not as easy as people think it is. You know, think you can just say, hey, let's go do this, but you know, you built it a certain way with your blocking schemes and you know the things you do, and now you got to redo a few things.
Of course, you got a lot of multiple players in with a 31-0 lead at halftime against the Winona Tigers. Vic Collins came in late in the second quarter, had a touchdown pass as well, and you know, athletic receivers all over the field. And it was good to see the sophomore quarterback get some reps.
Yeah, Vic's going to be a good one. Vic's going to be a good one. He's had some really good Monday nights in JV, and he came in against Winona. So, you know, Vic's something that people are going to have to prepare for because, you know, he can really throw the football.
Of course, Duke Arnold, Ross Highfield usually carry the load when it comes to running backs. Did in the first half, but you were able to see a lot of multiple running backs in the second half as well.
You know, we just didn't want to put them back on the field, you know, for injury purposes, getting ready for this stretch we're going into. You know, we got to be healthy, and, you know, that's why it was good to be able to get those guys out.
In the trenches, you know, your big linemen, that kind of thing. Was there anything that you saw getting some of those young linemen on the field for the offensive side of the ball?
Well, it's just like I said, to me, it helps with morale, getting those guys on the field. You know, our starters and our key backups played in the first half and played a lot of them in the second half too, third quarter, because we didn't want to put our young guys in with the young line starting off. But, you know, in the fourth quarter, got the young line in, and it does good to get them experience when you can.
We'll talk about the Warren Central Vikings tonight when we come back on the Madison Central Football Network. Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
You made a promise to work, to lend a hand, to push, to build, to invest yourself, to make a difference. You made a promise, and so did we. To Mississippi, to each other. Bank Plus, it's more than a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the Coach Anthony Hart Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Bob Sullender here, along with the coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Anthony Hart. Coach, Warren Central 4-0. Both teams 1-0 in region play. The Vikings, of course, a game being moved to Thursday because of the weather and that kind of a short week for us. Vikings had an extra week to prepare. What does that kind of bring to the table, kind of throwing your regular week situation into a shorter time to prepare.
It brings in a lot of uneasiness, I can tell you that. We get one less day. That they've had open week, so they've had 2 weeks to prepare for us, and we're going to get it in, of course, but it's just a press thing. But talking to Coach Morgan at Orange Central when we decided to move the game, he didn't want to move the game, I didn't want to move the game, but we just thought in the best interest of everybody involved, we probably needed to make that switch.
Of course, the Vikings come in with a very stingy defense, only giving up less than 10 points per game, 11 sacks on the board for them. Defensively, the Vikings really come to play.
Yeah, they do, and we have a lot of respect for those guys anyway, and then they deal with a very good Warren Central defense offensively too. We've got to play a good football game.
Size-wise, how do the two teams match up?
We're smaller than everybody we play right now, but that's just the hand we're dealt right now, and they're a little bigger than us. But we talk about speed on defense. That's what we think will help us in that area.
Warren Central Vikings offensively, 91 passing yards per game, 184 rushing yards. It looks like they really bring the mail to put some points on the board on the rushing side of the ball.
Yeah, they run the football. We'll always have. It's no different with them. We kind of know what they're going to do, and they'll kind of know what we're going to do. We play once or twice a year. We played two times 1 year. So, we're very familiar with each other. So it's just a good, hard game every year.
Of course, this past week against Winona, special teams really played a big role in that ball game to get out to a big lead. What are some of the things that did look at on special teams that could be a big key for this ball game?
Just got to get better. The special team game can be unnoticed some nights, and the next night it can win or lose you a ball game. So you just have to be solid in every aspect of it.
All right, when we return, Madison Central and Warren Central right here from the field, right after this timeout here on the Madison Central Football Network, Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
Professional Eye Care Associates has a large variety of designer eyewear for all your needs. Whether it's bifocals, specialty lenses for sports and hunting, or help with long hours of computer work, we can take care of you. If you prefer contact lenses, our professionals will guide you to ensure your best vision and optimal comfort through the variety of premium contact lens options available in our office. Call Professional Eye Care Associates to schedule an appointment to improve your vision today. 5 locations to serve you: Brandon, Canton, Madison, Ridgeland, and Yazoo City.
Wingstop. Yep.
Tonight, get your lemon pepper buttery fix. Or make it a sweet and spicy Korean Q affair. Or kick things up with a hint of mango habanero heat. Classic or boneless wings.
Who ate all the boneless?
You did.
Sounds like me.
Get flavor delivered to your door today at wingstop.com.